Hello guys, today we'll be talking about the box office again. This is a very. This is why I don't release so many movies at once. Okay, this weekend came out with like 5 new movies like last weekend, and it's showing why movies are just flopping. Okay, Good Boys came out. That's gonna avoid being a flop. Good Boys is gonna avoid being a flop. It's a comedy. The movie is gonna avoid being a flop. Okay, probably goes 40 million domestically at the bare minimum, which that's the needs to break even. Sadly, Fast and Furious is still making more money. Sadly, it's not a flop. Hobbs and Shaw made 47 million dollars. It's not even out yet in China. Well, I won't be surprised if it makes 500 million dollars in China, 200 million dollars in China alone. Plus, yeah, past like 600 million. But that basically means this year, Alita is. Oh, wait, Alita was no longer the top 10 after Nessa, which is a Chinese movie past Alita. Yes, a Chinese movie was the movie to knock Alita out of the top 10, not Fast and Furious. A Chinese movie did. Fast and Furious, Hobbs and Shaw, one of the worst movies of the year. And of course, we gotta talk about the Lion King remake. Of course, people. This is why people are saying that movies are dying. This made 1.4 billion dollars. This is the most soulless movie ever made, and people are literally blocking me over saying this movie is awful. The Lion King remake, not the original, the remake, the soulless, awful remake, and easily one of the worst movies of the year, and it still made for 1.4 billion dollars. This movie will age like dirt, like the Alice in the Wonderland remake and the Beauty and the Beast remake. People only remember them for making money, and that's basically it. The Lion King remake, Angry Birds movie 2, that's a flop. I don't know what the international sales is, but let's look at this gross. It's pitiful. Um, thing is, did anyone really ask for Angry Birds movie 2? No, nobody wanted that. I don't know how well it'll perform internationally. Okay, so let's look at the numbers. Numbers usually has it. Angry Birds movie 2. Angry Birds movie 2. So the numbers usually puts out the financial information for. Yeah, this movie is gonna be a flop. $7 million international. It's a flop. And what the Angry Birds movie can pull off like some obscene wigs. Angry Birds movie 2 is being a victim of releasing too many movies at once, and they're paying the price for it. Next is Scary Story to Tell in the Dark. This movie is gonna break even. It's a generic Lionsgate horror movie, and that's basically all it is. It's really nothing special. Number 6 is 47 meters down on Case. This is the problem. You release like 3 or 4 movies in one day, and nobody has all the time to see 4 movies at once. This movie came out. It's still $9 million. Budget 12 million. It's probably gonna go 21 million, make back its money. And I don't think they're gonna make a third one like the Angry Birds. Door dropped 51%, and Door has goes 44 million. We're still hoping this flops, but who knows? How it is. Next is Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. This movie is a movie that peaked. I think this if this does not pick up slack overseas, this movie is a flop. Okay, if Once Upon a Time in Hollywood does not pick up the foreign numbers, but to only grow $7 million outside of America, this movie is a flop. Much like the Angry Birds movie 2 and Door and the Wild City of the Gold as well. So Brian by the Way is another movie that nobody really cares about. Comes out, nobody will care about, and will be forgotten by everybody. The Art of the Racing in the Rain. It's funny how Fox only made 2 successful movies this year: Breakthrough and Alita. This is another flop. Nobody's really gonna watch a movie about racing in the rain. Okay, that's the thing. They're releasing so many movies at once that they're all like bombing and flopping. The next is Ready to Go. Bonnet, never heard of it. Do not know its budget. Spider-Man: Far From Home is goes $2 more million. It has passed $1.1 billion. But The Kitten dropped. This movie's a flop. We don't need to explain why it's a flop. It's terrible, awful, garbage. Toy Story 4 is still making money. I'm still surprised it's still making money. Toy Story 4 is still in theaters and still making money. That's surprising. The Farewell, nobody's watching that movie. Nobody's watching this movie, of course. It's one of those movies that it's one of those limited release movies that just don't do well. And we have another new movie, Missing Mango. Oh, another movie. Oh, it's like five. There's like 5 new movies. Same problem with last week. There's like 5 or 6 new movies. No one's watching it, and that's the same problem. Okay. Um, Next weekend, look at the release schedule. Next weekend we only have good. There's only 2 releases next week, which I think this movie's good. Top number one, Angel Has Fallen, because there's no other movies. Oh, and there's also a fun movie coming out called Ready or Not as well, which probably won't do as well as Angel Has Fallen because it's the last in the series. Um, but this is just too many movies at once. Too many movies. 6 new movies at once. Movies coming out. This is a limited release movie. So 5 new wide releases at once. Okay, 5. Okay, they're stretching themselves thin. And the Angry Birds movie 2 grossed 16 million domestically. 16 million. Um, it's also Sony's worst grossing movie now. It'll probably make more money than Pirates, and probably top the style at the very least, because animated movies still tend to have legs as well. And Angry Birds will probably gross like $45 to $50 million domestically. But we're releasing too many movies at once. Okay, that's the problem. Goodbye.